know what should have happened in a bath with soft rains from the Dead Sea, and you're playing me loving my woman self. I know the story. Vaginas are beautiful. Our self-hatred is only the internalized repression and hatred of the patriotic culture. It isn't real! Pussies unite! I know all of it. Like, if we had grown up in a culture where we were taught that fat thighs are beautiful, we'd all be lying on our backs, counting down the milkshakes, Krispy Kremes, in my case, Antonio's Pizza, because I like salt. Spending our days thigh expanding. But I hated my thighs. And I hated my vagina even more. I thought it was incredibly ugly. I was one of those women who had looked at it, and from that moment on, I wish I had it. It made me sick. I pitied anyone who had to go down there. Yeah. In order to survive, I began to pretend that there was something else between my legs. I imagined furniture. Hey, what can you do? Cozy futons and light cotton comforters, little velvet settees, leopard rugs, or sometimes even pretty things. Silk handkerchiefs, quilted pot holders, or place settings. I got so accustomed to this that whenever a man was inside of me, I pictured him inside a mink-lined muffler or a Chinese bowl. But then I met Bob. Bob was actually the most ordinary man I had ever met. Thin, tall, and kind of short. He wore a panda shirt or a safari or something. Hat, I don't like that. Well, you see, Bob didn't like spicy foods or listen to Prince. No. He had no interest in my sexy lingerie. In the summer, he would spend his time in the shade.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. Well, he didn't share his inner feelings, but he didn't have any problems or issues, and he wasn't even an alcoholic. What? Wasn't funny, or articulate, or mysterious. He wasn't mean or unavailable. He wasn't self-involved or charismatic. He didn't drive fast. I didn't particularly like Bob. I actually would have missed him altogether if he hadn't picked up my change one day when I dropped him on the deli floor. When he handed me back my quarters and pennies, he was a connoisseur. He loved the way they felt, the way they smelled, the way they tasted. But most importantly, he loved the way they look. He had to look at them. The first time we had sex, he told me he had to see me. Right here, I said, no, you, I have to see you. Turn on the light, I said, thinking he was a weirdo freaking out in the dark. He turned on the light. Then he began to undress me. Oh, what are you doing, Bob? I said, I have to see you, he replied. You can just do it. No, I have to see what you look like. It's who you are. But Bob, you've seen a red let-up couch before. Right? Bob continued. He would not stop. I wanted to throw up and look ordinary anymore. He looked like a hungry beast. Much, much more. He stayed looking for almost an hour, as if he were studying a map, observing me, staring into my eyes. But it was my vagina. In the light, well, I saw him, and, well, I began to get wet and turn on. I began to see myself the way he saw me. I began to feel beautiful, like a great painting or a waterfall. I began to swell, began to feel proud. I actually began to love my vagina. And Bob, well, he was there with me, in my vagina, and we were gone. You guys both, what grade are you in?
Me? Super senior.
Super senior. Oh, I see you around campus and I'll be like, hey, Bob.
I got a Bob O'Peating.
Hey, Bob. Oh, you so I get to keep your money? Are you going to buy some vagina lollipops today?
Exactly.
Okay, I like salt, so you're going to have to get me some pizza or something. Okay. All right, you can keep this quarter.
So I don't know if that's what her boyfriend was going to expect to see.